In his book The Road Less Traveled, Scott Peck says, once a mind is truly stretched, it never returns to its former dimensions. We as educators have the privilege to reach out to students with deaf or hard of hearing exceptionalities, designing content to stretch their minds. We will briefly revise what you all know about deaf or hard of hearing clinical definition, smart content know-how, how to create content, special considerations, and end with a summary. Based on type and degree of hearing loss, loudness, intensity of a sound, and is measured in decibels. Frequency, sound waves are measured and expressed in cycles per second or hertz. Human hearing is between 20 to 20,000 hertz. Most speech occurs between 300 to 6,000 hertz. Reviewing aspects of the hearing system and sound is a worthy cause. The table lists degree of hearing loss expressed in terms of decibels. Buther et al. 2013 explained that hearing losses might occur at various frequencies, affecting how well an individual hears different sounds of human speech. It would be great to know that hearing losses are not easily described because students' hearing capacity can vary due to listening circumstances, type, and degree of hearing loss. Under idea, deafness means a hearing impairment that is so severe it affects the processing of linguistic information, impacting a learner's educational journey. Hearing loss can impact an individual's quality of life at any age. We as educators can make a positive difference by being knowledgeable about deafness and hardness of hearing. Cultural characteristics. The deaf community is a distinct culture. Individuals use American Sign Language (ASL) as a primary means of communicating. Individuals identify themselves as part of the deaf community. Intellectual characteristics. There are no significant differences in perception, learning, and memory between hearing children and those who are deaf. Academic characteristics or achievement scores are lower than for hearing peers, but assessment issues may affect these scores. Difficulty with reading and comprehension and mathematical skills, speech and language characteristics, spoken language may be delayed. Through early intervention, direct instruction, and the use of listening aids, many students who are deaf or hard of hearing can attain intelligible and age-approach speech. Language delays may develop. Families may use a spoken language other than English and ASL or other forms of manual communication. Social and emotional characteristics, deficits in social emotional skills. The use of instructional technology has significant implications for students who are deaf or hard of hearing. And options for students and families is the bilingual bicultural approach, sometimes called the bi approach. Find visual fingerspelling to denote each other of the alphabet for younger learners. Fingerspelling has 26 different finger or hand positions to represent each letter of the alphabet. For English language learners, a video would be amazing to use 36 different manual cues to aid in distinguishing among 44 sound or oral English. Cues can represent vowels, consonant, or a combination. The use of technology for these students can be conceived as having at least three significant facets. First, technology use can be motivating as well as entertaining. Second, technology use can support. Third, technology is a skill for future careers. A range of technologies are available to improve the quality of an individual's ability to learn and participate in society. We all know closed captions with video information are a great tool allowing students with hearing loss or deafness to read what is being said in the video. A recent survey noted that nearly all deaf or hard of hearing individuals responding use text messaging and emailing. Most engage in web surfing while have used blogging. The ability to use computers for video conferencing allows for the use of video interpreters who may be in a remote location. Moreover, speech-to-text technology and software programs designed for educational settings can provide a better access to spoken language. Amazingly, databases and spreadsheets are used to explore numerical concepts visually. There are numerous skills to learn with technology, such as organizing, analyzing, and presenting data visually. Students can create their own data sets and think about how to store, retrieve, and structure information for current and future use. As educators, technology is our oyster to greatness to find limitless teaching methods. We should always take advantage of every opportunity to make a difference in the student's life. Although there are special schools and classes for deaf students, many deaf students and students hard of hearing are integrated into general education classrooms. Luckner and Muir in 2002 offered several suggestions based on surveys and observations of successful students who are deaf and who received most of their educational service in general education environments. Another is to involve family members in the planning stage by communicating what is planned and being open to feedback. Involve the students who are deaf and hard of hearing to make decisions to develop self-determination. Cultivate the confidence in the students to assume meaningful self-advocacy. Plan instructional design activities with hearing peers to build social networks and skills. A necessary approach is to plan to include pre-teaching and post-teaching strategies as students increase retentions to expand knowledge. Thus focus on learning on concepts, development, and change rather than just on information transmission. Have high expectation of the student. Encourage active family involvement with online communication. Promote self-determination. Promote socialization. Plan group work with hearing peers. Make lessons hand-on and visual. Thank you so much for listening.